Hey there everyone, this is Shadowgirl, welcome back to more Pokemon X. In the last episode we went into a huge castle of poshness. And in this episode we're going to leave that castle. We got the Pokeflute, we're going to wake Snorlax up. But we're going to meet new Pokemon along the way, like the Sentret, which is nothing of interest. Like, literally nothing of interest. There are some new Pokemon that do interest me, and I might consider using them as team members. Well, it depends on whether we meet them or not. Like this guy here, a Honedge. He's a Ghost and Steel type. And, yeah, I would really consider using it. This might kill it. I was hoping it would paralyze it, I'll be honest. Alright, that goes dark. Why am I using that? I can't really use it. I can't actually really use anything else on it apart from my I can probably just peck it with Nightwing. I know Fury Cutter, which is oh hey, you burned it, sweet. I may not even actually have to attack it. I do love Flame Body. I like Static better, but because Static doesn't actually affect electric Pokemon anymore, it's one of those things. Alright, I didn't pick up as many Great Balls as I thought I did. Alright, this is definitely have to go in because reasons. Oh yeah, I bought loads of Great Balls and not Pokeballs. And that's why. Everybody gets experience. Honedge is added to the Pokedex. Like I said, I would like to use a Honedge. I think I might just do actually. Because he's probably going to be useful pretty quickly. Well, she. It's a female one. Can have female swords apparently. I would have a nickname for you, which I probably already misspelt, but nevertheless, we have Gihaber now. We're going to go on a Conquest. Except when all we're really conquesting at the moment is Sentrets. It's pretty lame. Ow, that stung a little. Get her to PM to Sentret. I want oh, you're not I thought you were TM though. You were a guy with a tracks with possums. I know you have some fletchling. You know, it would be nice if I could cut the thing down. I know you could do it in earlier generations. Use cuts to cut the really long grass down, so you can actually see what you're doing. I don't think you can actually do it here. Well, of course I'd be stronger than you when I'm like 10 levels ahead. But I'll be honest, I'd rather have been on the right hand side because I know there's definitely a TM over there. And here's the other thing that I would like to use as well, Esper, cute little furrball. Esper's evolution actually changed depending on its gender. Well, not actually changed, but its appearance changes depending on its gender. But all Espers generally look the same. It's a pure psychic type, so it's actually nice to have for that. And like I said, it looks really adorable, even though some people might say it's pretty freaky looking. But no, I think it's adorable. Oh, there at me. I wanted you to scratch again so flame body would hit. I think all my moves here, considering it's pretty low level. Considering it's really low level, I'd probably be able to kill it. So, just attack me again. So, no, not with special attacks. Ow, that actually hurt. Oh, that's smart, considering all I'm doing is just going its attack, and it's probably not even going to do much anyway. I think what Covet does, it actually steals you, it actually takes whatever item you're currently holding, which Nightwing isn't actually holding an item, so that's the thing. Scratch, Flame Buddy? No. Actually, what I do have, what I could probably do. Zigzagoon is not to that particular high of a level. It is higher level than the Esper, yeah, but I'm pretty sure I can. Ow! Thing really hurt. Probably whittle its HP down enough so I can catch it without dropping a status element on it, which I can't really do. And that is at the perfect amount of HP. Let's go catch this thing. No, not fight. Bag. Alright, Pokeballs. I kind of want to keep my Great Balls for a little later, so yo, Premier Ball. Premier Ball is basically just a white Pokeball. That's the only difference between it and a regular Pokeball. Well, it looks like we might have to be using Great Balls after all. There we go. I think he was probably going to get level 15 from this anyway. But yeah, Esper's a really good alternative to Psychic attacks you probably could have gotten at this point. I think you can get Ralts. I think you can get Ralts around here, and you can get Abra around here. Both are horrible pains in the ass because they both know teleport. So trying to catch them before they use teleport's a horrible, horrible thing. Speaking of things, here's a Volbeat. Nightwing could probably pretty much kill this thing a lot more than a Suki can, because fire and flying. Just murder this thing. But Asuki can hold her own as well. Yeah, didn't you have like a husband that said you was on your honeymoon as well? It's probably got lost. Most trainers around here. More wild random encounters. Which I'm gonna run from. I could use repels, but I have to go into the bag and use a repel. One of the nice things, I think he actually did it in Generation 5. There's an Oddish, by the way. I think this is the only other thing we can find here. And Oddish will probably very likely kill Asuka because it has, I believe it has Absorb. It also has Acid. It's, yeah, Alice doesn't really have any physical moves, but let's get Flame Belly trigger on it. But yeah, Pecking Ember probably would have killed it either way. Alright, Ninkada, I didn't actually realise you were around here on the subject of ninjas. Ninkada, I believe it's bug and ground and it has an evolution, and it has a special case of its evolution also doing something else as well. In which case, I believe when it reaches level 20, which is when it evolves, if you have a spare space in your Pokemon slot, you also get a. It's not a Ninjask, is it? But yeah, you get another Pokemon with it when you evolve. So yeah, 2-for-1 special when you evolve it, which is pretty great. And yeah, it actually sound attacks me with a little shark. I'll catch it anyway. I mean, it's paralysed. It really shouldn't be that much of an issue. Oh wait, it's part bug. I can actually use the net ball. Basically, you use a net ball on a water type Pokemon or a bug Pokemon, then it's the catch rate of the net ball is actually improved. Pretty much the same as that. I think it's like better than an Ultra Ball. So yeah, there's that. Not going to use Ninkada, but if you don't have a HM slave for cut yet, then there's a pretty decent HM slave for cut. But you had Bidoof, you have Zigzagoon, like literally at the start of the game. So you really shouldn't have any excuse for having a cut slave right about now. I think we've met everything that we can actually fight here. I kind of really wanted the TM on the other side, so we'll paralyze it. That's nice. No, at the moment, but yeah, it's nice. Oh no, trainers. That's sort of the downside to this level being full of this area being full of grass and stuff. You can't really see the trainers, especially these youngsters. Krogan would be interesting if I didn't have a flying type already, but Fairly certain water sports should do it in just as well. Krogan, I believe, is dark and fighting. And you have a Beedrill. They are interesting. Well, not necessarily interesting in this particular game, but in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire it gets a Mega Evolution. That's still makes it below average at best. And even then it's probably going to die to Ember. Oh no. Well, it's not like it's going to be doing anything of particular interest anyway. Focus Energy, in case you haven't seen it before, it increases the critical hit ratio of your moves. Not that it particularly helps. Next one is to use Light Screen. Light Screen is an interesting move. Basically, it covers your team from any special attacks for like 5 times. It's basically an increase in special defense for 5 times. But it can be destroyed by Brick Break. Which is a move we haven't gotten yet, but if you watch my Heart of Gold playthrough, I actually used it a lot in that. Anyway, let's see if we can go to this horrible, horrible maze of forest that I'm kind of lost in. You know what, I think I may very well point that repel. Like I said, Ziggy did get me a repel earlier. I wonder if he's got something now, actually. Let's see. You have something for me, Ziggy? No, you don't. That's unfortunate. So the nice thing about repels, I think they started doing this as of Generation 5. I think while I'm here, I'm going to heal Suka with berry juice. I'm not going to use it otherwise. Where's my repel? There it is. So 2. I must have given me one earlier. But basically, repels work basically on the Pokemon that basically your first Pokemon. I want that, yeah, please. I thought it was on that other side, apparently not. But here we have TM09 Red on Shot. It's a poison type move. Basically what it does is that if the Pokemon is already poisoned, then it does double damage. It turns out I didn't really need the repel, but oh well. But yeah, when the repel's effect was off, it actually just want to use another one. So it saves you going back into the bag and going, oh hey, oh no, my repel were off, I'm going to go into the bag and use another one. It's kind of waste time, but yeah, it's really useful that it does that now. Also pretty pointless healing the Suki since I just went straight to the Pokemon Center. Essentially what I'm going to be doing now is I'm just going to be buying some balls. Because in spoiler alerts, we're going to have to fight this Snorlax and it is catchable, so we're going to fight the Snorlax. And we're going to try and catch it. But I'm also going to I'm actually going to bring back... Oh, where? I put it in the box, didn't I? Where are you? Ah, there you are. I want the Plusle. I'm going to put Nikara in there, put Esper in there, get her bone can actually stay on the team. I'm actually going to train him up for a little bit. I'll train her up for a little bit. It's still going to be horribly and very confusing that I have a sword that is apparently female, but let's be honest, we do have Fee in Zelda, so I think she's female. I think. She kind of looks it. But yeah, I'm gonna buy a few more Great Balls. And anything else? Could buy some more repels. Could buy some more Pokeballs. Free Premier Ball. I have stuff to sell. I do indeed have stuff to sell. I have that thing. I have X-Tex I'm not going to use. I have a Goddsess I'm also not going to use. I have a Star Piece. It sells for about 5,000. So yeah, you really should definitely have the money for getting to the Castle Chateau. You can, I believe can you sell your TMs? Oh no, you can't actually sell your TMs anymore. I know you could when there was like limited use. So you could actually sell your useless TMs. But apparently you can't do that now, which is fine, it makes sense. You might want to use it for something. I mean, if it's a dish, you probably just want to throw it at somebody so you can do something to them. But anyway, I'm hoping Mr. Plusle here can actually do some work. You saw me do it when I was catching Pokemon earlier. Basically the plan is I'm just going to Thunder Wave the Snorlax and paralyze it so I have a better chance of catching it. I do have the one Ultra Ball, I have a bunch of Great Balls, that's why I bought all the Great Balls. So yeah, we have the Pokeflute. apparently we don't know how to play it. Yeah, we're ready to do that. In case Plan A fails, we're probably going to have to try and flame body it with Fletch into the Nightwing. So yeah, it got up and attacks the Grumpy Reg. This is the only time you can catch a Snorlax though, so probably should have saved beforehand, but yeah. Oh, you are faster than the Snorlax. Good. It looks like we're going to have to attack it with special moves as well. And also, one of the things I didn't touch that's pretty jarring with the possibly when I'm actually trying to catch it, is it actually has two moves that lower attack, growl, and play nice. So basically, I'm essentially all I'm going to do is fodder it. I believe Snorlax knows Headbutt. It's just going to spam defense cal. So if I lower its attack as much as possible, then it's not really going to be doing much damage when I try and kill it. Now it has tackle, it's even worse. Actually, no, tackle's not so bad. Its headbutt can cause flinches, and I believe is stronger anyway. But other than that, yeah, Snorlax is otherwise pretty tanky. And it's nice that it's used Lake, but it can't paralyse me because electric types cannot be paralysed in Generation 6. But this tackle might do me in. Yeah, it will. Alright, time to get some real damage thrown around here. Nightwing, get out here and fight. It might actually have Thick Fat as its ability, which might reduce Ember's power. Yeah, it's got Thick Fat as its ability, it looks like. So we're just literally going to bully this thing and just eventually just shred its life down to like a little bit until it's dead, or until I actually catch it. Heck, I might even have to fodder some of my other mons in order to actually get this done. I mean, Ember's not doing much, Quick Attack will definitely not do anything, and which just basically leaves me with Peck because that's the only other move I have with Stab. Or same type attack bonus. So I think it's at +4 special defense, +4 normal defense. Its attack is iffy at best at the moment because of Play Nice. Oh, I had a berry with him. Yeah, so it's at +6. Basically, you can only raise your stats up to like +6 and -6. You saw that it can't use Amnesia anymore. I'm getting lucky with Nightwing here not getting paralysed. I mean, it's not like it would do anything. All that would do at the moment was just like a 50-50 chance of not being able to attack for a turn. Now, I've had my issues with trying to catch Snorlax, so I'm going to keep attacking it until it hits the red. And I pray hope it doesn't have freaking Wrath. Ow, that hurt. But what would you expect when you have like a 700-pound monster like Snorlax running into you? Like, holy cow. Alright, first things first, this Ultra Ball, this better work. I'm going to use that first, and I'm just going to start chucking great balls at it. No, the Ultra Ball was a lot of rubbish. And that looks like it's better suited for what I need it to do. Let's start chucking great balls at it now. First great ball caught it after the Ultra Ball was like, nah, I don't feel like working today. But on the plus side, experience for all. They get a bonus at 13. I'm not still in Pursuit. Pursuit does double damage if the Pokemon is switching out. It's really good in like multiplayer, like competitive battles and stuff, but very little else. Since the AI itself doesn't usually switch. I know I've seen some trainers do it as the AI, but not many. Alright, I thought it was £700, it's like £1,000. But yeah, getting tackled by that brute's that's going to leave a mark. I'm not going to use Snorlax, but yeah, it's there in case we want it. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, he's saying that we can keep the you can keep the Pokéflute. We don't have it in the inventory anymore. I guess in their own sort of way. But yeah, now we can progress through the rest of this route. And I will show off the one immediate thing here, and it's the breeding centre. Plus the daycare, or the place where you get to breed your Pokemons. They look to two Pokemon here, if they're male and female, and they like each other, and they do the thing, and then all of a sudden an egg. And then you carry the egg with you and it hatches and to another Pokemon. But yeah, this is where the daycare is. It's next to the berry place, so it's next to the berry place, and you can easily get to it once we obtain the fly HM, which is not for a while actually, unfortunately, but it's there nonetheless. But with all that is said and done, we got the Snorlax. We managed to get out of that horrible overgrown root of overgrownness, and like I said, we caught Snorlax. Plus, it actually did its job, which was pretty great. I'm okay with that. But anyway, we're going to explore the rest of that route in the next episode. So until then, guys, take care, and I will see you later. Ciao!